If you guys are looking for some cheap coins on FC25, make sure you check out MMOEXP.com. Their link is down in the description. They're fast, cheap and reliable, and if you use my code Rema, you can get yourself a lovely 5% discount. So what's up guys, it's Ash here and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, evening, whatever time of day it is for you. As you can see, we're currently 12-1 in FUT champions, so nearly a perfect run. We did have one really tough game which we lost 2-1 against a guy that was using a back five with a really pay to win team. He had like R9 and Maldini, just to say a couple of players, so it was really tough and we were unlucky to lose. But the main two formations I have been using over the past couple of days, so for this weekend league and for some of rivals, was that 4-2-3-1 I posted yesterday and a 4-3-3-4. So the team I've been using for this 4-3-3-4. The main time I think this formation flourishes is when you want to play a bit more direct. So that 4-2-3-1 is like authentic football, but this one's a bit more direct when you just need to, you know, score some goals and really play the basics essentially. So yeah, with all that aside guys, let's get right into the video. I hope you enjoy. Okay then guys, so starting off with the tactics. For the tactical preset, ensure that you have it on custom. This is so you can make all the changes that you need. If you do not have it on custom, you cannot make all of the changes necessary and you have to use an EA preset, which none of us want to do. So custom is the way to go. And then for the formation guys, it is the 4-3-3 attack. So it is the one with the cam and the two centre mids. So this variation right here, a really good attacking formation to help you out when you are struggling. For the build up style guys, I like to have this on balance as I find it to be the most controlled and varied in build up. So when you want to play a short pass you can, and then when you want to play a ball in behind for example, you can also do that. This is a preference based thing however, so if you want to use like either counter or short passing because that's something you prefer, then that is also absolutely fine. Now for the defensive approach guys, we have this on high. This is so it's like a nice balance between having this and having this. So if you have it on 50, I think it's a little bit too passive at times. I think it gives the opponent a lot of space to attack. And likewise, if you have it on aggressive, sometimes your players like really like commit to everything and it can be a little bit more difficult against a good opponent. So I like to go for something in between here on 70. But again, you can pick something that suits you. Now moving on to the player roles, obviously the most important part of tactics this year. So without the ball, this is what it looks like. Of course, it defends in that base formation. As I'm sure you guys are aware, the way tactics work in this game is whichever formation you're using to base your tactics off is the formation that it will defend with when you don't have the ball. So this is what it looks like. It's just that base 4-3-3. And then when we have the ball, it looks a little bit more like this. So yeah, let's just talk through it right now. So on the striker, we have them on advanced forward. This is because it makes them really nice and versatile. They'll do a bit of everything essentially. Sometimes they'll make that run in behind, other times they'll come short. You just have a lot more to go off when you use an advanced forward. If you have somebody that has like poacher plus or plus though and you'd prefer to use that, then that is also a very viable option. But me personally, I prefer advanced forward at the moment. Now for both of the wingers guys, we just have them on the inside forward. Again, if you can get a player with this role plus or plus then fantastic. The reason this is so good is because these players start their runs out in the wider area and then transition more into the narrow area to get closer to goal and to, you know, get those chances. It's very effective, so players can like Trivella or finesse and stuff like that, which is a very big part of the meta in this game. So inside forward does give you the best movement in my opinion, which is why we do use it. Now for the cam guys, we pop them on playmaker, probably my favourite role for a cam because it's just the bare bones of what you need in that cam role. Somebody that's always looking to create and play in the players in front of them as opposed to doing too much. I think it's really nice. If you can get a player with a plus, it does really help in this position as a lot of the play does go through them. Now, moving on to this left centre mid, guys, I like to have them on holding. This because what Makalele is good at. Holding's nice because they act as like a guardian in front of the back line, so they don't commit too far forward, and you always have that option to the left of you. You always have that option behind you, sorry. So I do like holding. Then for this right centre mid, guys, we have a more box-to-box next to them. This is so we have somebody that's going to go up and down the pitch and do a bit of everything. They'll attack and defend. So in this position, you're going to want somebody that has like good stats stats all around. Somebody that will be able to attack and defend for you, no problem. Moving on to the fullbacks, I like to pop them on the wing-back role. This is because we do have the wingers on the inside forward, so they're in the more narrow areas. So we do need that extra width, and having these wing-backs is really useful because they do make runs at very crucial times, which are not always tracked by the opposition AI. So a lot of the attacks can go through these wing-backs when necessary. They're also useful for just having a nice switch of play as well when you are in possession. For the two centre-backs, I just leave them on the Defender Plus role. It's my personal favourite for centre-backs, but if you want to use stopper or ball-playing defender, that is also cool. And then for the goalkeeper, I just leave them on goalkeeper, but you can do sweeper keeper if you would like. But yeah, guys, they are my tactics and instructions for the 4-3-3. If you guys have enjoyed, please be sure to drop this a thumbs up, sub to the channel if you're new, and don't forget to turn on those notifications. And yeah, well, that's all, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.